Can pure innocence lead to an inescapable doom? This is Mauritius, 1598, a paradise untouched. Home to the dodo, a creature unlike any other. Its world was one of abundance and absolute safety. No natural predators, no need for flight, no need for fear. But this idyllic existence was about to change.
The dodo is a tragic symbol.
A profound lesson in evolution, adaptation, and vulnerability.
To understand the dodo, we must imagine its world. A world where danger simply didn't exist for millennia.
The dodo evolved in isolation. Its physiology, its behavior, all shaped by this unique environment. There was simply no threat to flee from. So, the ability to fly slowly disappeared. They laid just one large egg, a slow reproductive cycle. This was sufficient for their undisturbed world. No need for many offspring when survival rates were high. Then, after weeks of incubation, new life would emerge. A dodo hatchling, inheriting its parents' complete trust. It knew no fear of its environment.
Mauritius was a sanctuary, a haven of tranquility.
The dodo was a perfect example of island gigantism.
Larger, slower, and without the defenses needed elsewhere.
Thus, its trusting nature was not a flaw. It was a successful adaptation for its specific world.
But the world outside Mauritius was far from tranquil. In 1598, the first human visitors arrived. Dutch sailors, weary from months at sea. They sought fresh water, provisions, and respite. They would find all this, and something entirely unexpected. Little did they know, they carried the seeds of destruction. Their arrival would spell the dodo's ultimate doom. The island revealed its wonders to these newcomers. And the dodo, true to its nature, showed no fear.
Inying. It simply regarded them as another part of its world.
The sailors, accustomed to wary prey, were astonished. This large bird simply stood its ground. This trust, a testament to its peaceful existence. It was perceived not as innocence, but as foolishness. A fatal miscalculation.
The dodo, a creature of boundless trust, remained oblivious to the new, deadly gaze upon it. Here in the lush undergrowth, the magnificent, if clumsy, dodo indulges in the island's vibrant.
In all his years sailing the Spanish Main, Thomas had never witnessed such a spectacle. His grip on the musket loosened.
Lost in the dense jungle, the men could scarcely believe their eyes. Before them stood the legendary Dodo.
Dodo's world, once untouched, was about to collide with a force it could not comprehend: humanity.
The great ground pigeon of Mauritius, they call it. And by the look in its eyes, it's just as curious about us as we are about it.
Their gentle nature, a gift in paradise, became their gravest vulnerability.
The dodo, long thought to be merely a clumsy scavenger, reveals a surprising capacity for trust.
The sailor, weathered by the sea, found solace in the unexpected softness of the rare dodo's feathers. To their astonishment, the legendary dodo bird showed no aggression, merely waddling about the deck with an air of complete indifference to the surprised crew.
This innocent trust, so disarming, was tragically misinterpreted.
Stranded on the open sea, the creature could only blink in mild confusion, unaware of the fate that awaited it. With no natural predators, the dodo birds were easily collected, providing ample provisions for the crew.
For hungry sailors, these gentle giants were simply easy prey. Here lay the future of the dodo, oblivious to the heavy tread that would soon wipe it from the earth.
He examined the large egg with a purely utilitarian gaze, assessing its value not as a scientific marvel, but as sustenance. And so we arrived too late. The last echoes of the dodo fade here, amidst the ruins of their homes and the fragments of their future.
Their single egg clutch meant every loss was catastrophic.
The dodo had no evolutionary defense against predators like us. It was utterly unprepared.
Its very existence was a testament to isolation, a beautiful, tragic, evolutionary dead end.
For ornithologist Dr. Maya Sharma, the search for the legendary blue macaw begins here, in the heart of the jungle.
But it wasn't just direct hunting by humans that sealed their fate.
The weary planks of the galliot sliced through the turquoise waters, bringing the Dutch East India Company to this new verdant shore. The common brown rat, escaping the vessel, quickly establishes a foothold on the shore, disappearing into the dunes to begin a new colony. This tiny, newly hatched dodo chick represents the future of its kind. Vulnerable and alone, agile and swift, the ship rat approaches the nest. For the dodo chick, this new predator is a sign of the coming darkness. With a sudden lunge, the predator closes in. The glistening teeth spell doom for the defenseless chick. The dodo, once abundant, was no match for the new predators. Here lies the future that never was.
Introduced species, like rats and pigs, found an easy feast in dodo eggs and chicks. Disoriented and confused, the dodo witnessed the systematic destruction of the only home it had ever known.
In our relentless pursuit of resources, we have transformed this vibrant ecosystem into a barren wasteland.
The familiar nesting grounds were gone, replaced by a wasteland of stumps and debris.
Habitat destruction further decimated a population already under siege. The barren earth offered little. Each peck was a reminder of the scarcity that defined their existence. As the landscape diminished,
The remaining few were left vulnerable and isolated, a stark reminder of what was being lost.
Islands are not merely landmasses surrounded by water. They are isolated laboratories of evolution, where the speed of their disappearance is truly shocking. A species gone in less than a century.
The tragedy of the dodo unfolded here, near Le Morne, Brabant, a stark reminder of our past failures in conservation.
Within decades, their numbers plummeted, victims of an onslaught they could not comprehend.
Once paradise, the arrival of the white sails marked the beginning of the dodo's tragic decline.
Once we roamed these lands freely. Now only the silence remains, a heavy blanket over our fading memory.
The last credible sighting of a dodo was in 1662. A solitary, final farewell.
The silence of the forest is broken by a single step. The dodo, a creature misunderstood, leaves its mark upon the fragile earth.
Profound solitude emanated from its posture as it looked upon the island, unaware of the fate that awaited it.
A symbol of paradise lost, the solitary dodo retreats into the encroaching shadows, leaving only a memory.
A final, silent disappearance, marking the end of an innocent world forever changed.
The dodo became more than just a bird. It became a powerful emblem of extinction.
Dr. Sharma believes the key to understanding the dodo lies hidden within the structure of the sternum.
It became a poignant lesson etched in history about the fragility of life and ecosystems.
A lesson in vulnerability, trust, and the irreversible impact of human presence.